There are many ways of transportation, but two that are most common to me are trucks and boats. The two are alike in many ways, but also different in many ways. Although they both succeed in transporting people to different places, they also have unique recreational uses. The way each mode of transportation is used is where the two differ. Both boats and trucks are powered by the same kind of engine. The difference between the engines is that the boat engine is built to withstand higher RPMs because boats do not have a transmission like a truck. An engine in a truck powers a transmission that puts power to the wheels. The transmission can shift through multiple gears in order to keep the RPMs lower and improve fuel mileage. In a boat, the engine powers a lower unit, which is nothing but a shaft that spins a propeller. There is no internal gearing to lower the RPMs. The higher RPMs, the faster the speed of the boat. Due to the higher RPMs, the fuel mileage in a boat is much worse than a truck. The way each vehicle handles is very different, because trucks drive on the road and land, and boats travel on water. Boats, unlike trucks, do not have brakes. They slow down by the resistance caused in the water. Driving a boat is much easier than a truck due to the ease of the controls and the lack of signs and right-of-ways on the water. In a boat, there is no speed limit, stop signs, or stoplights. Drivers must follow proper etiquette and understand what different markers stand for. In a truck, there are countless signs and road markers to help drivers and to keep them in order. In a truck, the driver pushes the gas pedal to accelerate. In a boat, the operator must push forward a hand throttle. If the driver lets off the gas pedal on a truck, the pedal will return to the idle position and it will slow down. In a boat, however, if the throttle is released, the throttle remains in that position until it is physically pulled back to the idle position. There is also no power steering in the majority of boats, so it's harder to turn the steering wheel. There are many different laws to follow on the water that are the same on land, but also many different laws. On a boat, there are no seat belts, therefore there must be life jackets for each person in the boat. Also, an audible horn must be present on a boat and in a truck. There is no speed limit on a boat unless in a no-wake zone, where the boat is only allowed to go at idle. The two methods of transportation differ in their environment. In a boat, the operator is on the water, navigating through rivers, lakes, or the ocean. Each environment is different in a boat because the majority of obstacles are non-man-made. Most obstructions were formed by the river over thousands of years. Many obstacles such as trees and shallow sandbars are always changing. Rock formations known as wing dams are man-made and can cause an unknowing boater the loss of their boat or even their life. In a truck, on the other hand, every driving condition is the same or remotely the same. We all follow roads laid out by workers. We follow signs that tell us where we are going. We are warned of obstacles and have alternate routes around them. Navigating a truck can be easy due to signs. Navigating a boat can be difficult because there are no signs telling you where or what town you are going to. It must be planned ahead. Each mode of transportation has unique advantages. In a truck, drivers can travel with ease to different destinations across the country, and there's more to see when traveling by land. When on a boat, however, it is more relaxing, and there are no traffic jams, no speed limits. It's more laid back. Each mode has different recreational uses. People who use boats for recreation are often found tubing, skiing, fishing, like this is a knee board, and we take this when we go boating. Boating is a hobby for a lot of people like myself, and we only go out for recreational uses, not traveling. My truck, on the other hand, we have numerous recreational uses as well for that. Off-roading, that's a common type of recreation. Lift kits and larger tires enable a truck to travel harsh or wet terrain that would not be able to be traveled before the modifications were made. Mudding, rock crawling, and truck pulls are a few examples of what these trucks may be used for. The two modes of transportation have their advantages and their disadvantages. Although the two take place in different places, they are in some ways the same in their operation. Boats tend to be a great hobby and recreational vehicle in many areas. Boats are relied on for work would be commercial fishing boats, barges for hauling goods, and countless other professions on the water. Trucks are much more common in transportation because of the ease of commuting and the comfort while driving, but boats still hold their own in transportation. Whether choosing to travel by land or by water, it is always going to be a different experience.